Hey, it was Noob Lucky here and welcome back to another Noob to Pro comeback episode. Today I'll be getting a rank on my main account. We'll be talking as always about the schedule, then training talk, feedback, mistakes from preventing you from actually getting better, and then a quick demo analysis of my highlights in slow motion so you guys can properly see what's been going on. So let me know if you do like that or not. Alrighty, so I still do not have a lot of time to actually play the game, however I do seem to enjoy it more, to be honest, so that's something good, right? And today I was actually also mixing it up slightly, because usually, as you guys know, I'm going Deagle and AK. However, this time around I actually went to go USP and M4A4, just to get like a different feel. I think it's nice to actually switch up the weapons. I mean, especially the weapons that you have to use or you use more often. I mean, being good with the AK is super important, but being good with the M4 is also very important, because you can always get an AK. Sure, you can pick it up from a dead T, but that's not always the case. So just getting your spray down with the M4A4 is also something like an essential part to actually your overall player kit, if you want to call it like that. The only little downside to this right here is that the players, or best the bots right here, they do not wear head armor, so it's a one-hit headshot, which makes it a little meh. But as you can see, the display of the M4A4 is actually kind of close. So I'll see if I can get like another demo thing going where you can actually practice against armored opponents and see how that is going to work out in the next video. Feedback time. Too much ducking, bro. Yes, I know. I talked about that in the last video and it's currently really a big issue. Unbinding it, however, is a big problem. Don't do that, because you have to consciously avoid it and not just unbind the key. Also, ducking is very important, so not having the key will really restrict your gameplay, so don't do that. Yes, still playing on 16x10 stretched on 1728x1080. I think you should practice to aim higher, because you spray a lot in the belly. Yes, good observation. However, the reason is not that I do not aim high enough. The main reason is because I duck too early, as mentioned previously, meaning that when I have the perfect crossbow placement and I duck down, I just end up shooting them in the stomach because I myself am crouched without adjusting. So that's the issue right here. Alrighty, now so for episode 11, 3 common mistakes to fail improving. Now I skipped the op episode and the adaption episode. We'll watch that one in an upcoming video, because today I want to... Oh, actually, let's put this one up here. Talk more about mechanical skill, theoretical knowledge, and overestimating abilities. Peak performance. So I think I'm actually mistaking this video for another one of mine, which is actually more of what I was looking at. So we'll check and see what I have to say and if this is actually the video that I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so let's talk about your skill first. And when I'm saying skill right here, I'm mostly referring to mechanical skill. That's the kind of skill you need to aim and to move. So basically your basic controls over your character in game, so that you can do certain things, like for example jumping up right here and then over here with a crouch jump and then strafing around the air and just getting I'm still rusty, but I can still do that.
Do all sorts of things and then just like use an off angle.
Just got some minor inconsistencies with my
that
general.
always try to emphasize for you guys to learn, and it's like the first problem. People don't really think that, or better said, people fail to realize or to understand that their mechanical skills are still lacking a lot. And by that I mean they haven't put in the hours to actually get good. So
yeah, that's true. But I know that my skills are currently lacking, so that's not the issue right here.
This
pretty basic still. Mechanical. Let's go to the theoretical knowledge and see what to talk about there.
Let's talk about the next thing, which would be knowledge. Having knowledge about the game is very important. You want to actually have knowledge. You want to know that your nade is doing so and so much damage, it's flying like that range and bounces one and then explodes right here. Or how you can actually do like the self-pop flash, so you can run with it and it's flashing anyone there and you can just fire at them, stuff like that. And then you also of course want to have like certain nade spots. And this is like a thing for many beginners. So you say you're for example right here, and then you're just throwing your smoke grenade up there, and you're just walking up, la la la, so everything perfect, it's completely smoked off, so that's a good smoke you want to do. Now...
Yeah, so that's definitely something I gotta work on. I still have not yet to remember all my smokes that I did, or did all the smokes that I used to use. Yeah, it's different, like, what I'm trying to say right here, it's different from just like watching a video and actually doing it yourself in game. This is like where the problem here comes from. And let me actually skip over to that, because like theoretical knowledge, I mostly know the stuff. It's not that big of a deal. I just have to like reincorporate it more into my gameplay.
And it's overestimating your own abilities. So at one point you really are kind of decent at stutter stepping, you know how to do it, you know how to fire accurately.
It's usually MGE range.
It's telling you if I'm going in right here, there might be someone here at white box, so just pre-firing right here in his head could be very efficient in order to kill the guy, just standing here and waiting for me to kill me. So you know basically how to play the game, you know how to control your character, and maybe you even know to do like good B-hops.
Yeah, from a mechanical point of view.
Now, this kind of is one of the bigger issues after you've actually learned point 1 and 2, so you finally put in the hours to learn the game, you finally can apply all the theoretical knowledge you had previously but were like too much to handle at the beginning, which made you undecisive, and now you can combine both of that, and you're a decent player at Counter-Strike, so congrats for that, you're now average. Like, that's the sad truth. Even after mastering these two things, like just mechanical skill and your theoretical knowledge, you're only average.
Yeah, because then game sense is what actually builds up on that.
In combination,
what really puts you apart.
Rely on your game sense and play around with your team.
Yeah, what I'm saying. Okay, so I still have that knowledge in my head. Okay, so I was looking for a different video actually that I made a while ago, which is more or better suited to the issues I'm having right now. It's also a 3 mistakes video, I think. 3 mistakes. Let me just check.
And the last tip: do not crouch immediately. I've seen this.
Yes. Do not crouch immediately. Have been doing this a lot, and it's bad.
In the low ranks, but also in some high ranks, people tend to crouch immediately and commit to the spray. That's not the best option most of the time, because as soon as you're crouching, you're kind of a sitting duck.
Yeah.
However, if you already hit kind of a couple of bullets on the enemy, you can of course crouch in order to make yourself a harder target to hit. And the same goes for actually standing back up again, because as soon as they're adjusting for your body, you can stand up and they will then proceed to shoot at your legs, which again will make you a harder target to hit. But just in general, do not crouch immediately. Get the first couple of bullets.
Not necessarily harder, but definitely will reduce the damage, potential damage output.
The enemy is not dead yet. You want to proceed to actually spraying. So these were my 3 tips for actually improving your game.
Alright. Had a little different in my memory, but yeah, so much about that. I think this is enough for watching videos. Let's move on to the actual matchmaking part, and you guys see what my first rank is gonna be after coming back. Leave a comment down below and take your guess. Now, the part you've all been waiting for, matchmaking time. So I finally got my rank. You'll see that at the end of the video. Also keep in mind, as you can see this gameplay right here, these days I'm a lot more focused on actually having fun instead of just going to improve and trying to get better all the time, because I did that a lot. And I really just enjoy the game more if I play it more for fun. So sometimes this can mean that not everything I do is the best possible way to do it, because it's more random or stupid. Just keep that in mind. However, right here there's something that I do think is important, and that's kind of knowing your playstyle. So I'm more of a peeking type, so even if I play or should play for time, sometimes I just feel more confident peeking in order to not give the enemies kind of space that they can work with, and just applying pressure by firing bullets their way. And actually you can see right here it's working out quite well for me, because this is just my more natural playstyle that I kind of gravitate towards too. So finding something like that out is also important. You can also let me know in the comment section down below if you already found your kind of preferred style. Now let's get right into the demo. So we're playing at half speed right here. I hope this makes it easier for everyone to see what's going on. Right here, kind of unfortunate scenario, and we won't be focusing on the game in total. So right here, just good crosshair placement, that was all there is, and checking the other corner. So as I said, not focusing on the game right here in total, the whole match, but just like certain gameplay features that I had while playing. Sadly, my Opera friend here got picked. Usually you're playing the rifle right here to support the Opera so that he can fall back. Right here my aim was kind of slow. Reason for that is I was watching on the minimap. So when you're holding an angle like that and you're exposed, make sure to not glance too long at the minimap. Fall back behind sandbags, look, and then re-peek. Right here we had another problem, and again keep in mind these are highlights supposed to show good bits, but I'll show you what I did badly here so that you know that even if it's a highlight it still can be worse. Instead of throwing the nade, I should have moved up with my AWPer in order to support him. We both mollied off, and of course they are already damaged, so I could have easily sprayed him down. If I would have not wasted that nade, I could have saved my AWPer, got 2 kills, and we would have won that round more easily. Now again, he's just holding and I'm throwing a nade. And they've been flashing quite a bit in this game right here, and usually I've been decent at actually turning away, but I haven't been a lot so lately. But the point right here is my nade still did get a kill because I was, again, applying pressure. So just a nade exchange. You saw in the top right corner previously. Now right here, something that I do, 2 ops, it's kind of dangerous. And I take the corner of the top building right there and use that as my kind of orientation for where I have to shoot through the wood. So as you can see, I'm just, again, applying pressure, firing, but the guy actually crouch peeks and gets me. But my AWPer friend eventually got him because he had the advantage on him then. Again, just right here, trying to see what's going on, peeking slowly, seeing if people are there, getting the first guy with a headshot, and then waiting for the second guy to peek. I know he was gonna peek, and again, I spray him down because my crosshair placement was a little off, was better with the first one, so that's also something that I had to do there. And then there's another one. There was a call out that he was going to be a pit, and I know my friendly was right here, so I was just trying to go for like a jump shot, but he wasn't there obviously. And now it's been called, okay, he's in apps. So I know he has to move back. That's why I'm just firing through the little corner or the little piece of window that you saw there in order to get the kill on him, because the smart way would have been to actually move back because there was the time running down and I wouldn't have had time to actually properly defuse it if he would have run back. So again, was kind of close call right here. Could have gone either way. And of course picking up the AWP for the next round so I can give it back to my teammate. Now then again, playing on B, flash coming in, turning away from it, just slightly blinded. Holding the angle right here, could have been a little higher to be honest, but I think it still works out. Right here, he's peeking, I'm getting him just pre-firing. Transferring into a spray, crouching down, I get 2 people, which is not bad. The third one finished me off, so that was a good trade. Just overall what I did right here, I actually managed to be worth my investment, so to speak. Now this time around we're on the T side. We're trying to actually go towards A right here, playing the bomb. And I got another call, he's in pit, but he wasn't. That's again why the crosshair placement was off. I was aiming down towards the pit area. However, he was on balcony. This means I was firing to the knee. Anyhow. Now another thing that I do like here, again this is very good in Inferno, use the walls of the buildings like right there, the yellow building, as orientation for your pre-firing, so you know where you have to shoot. Execution, to be honest, on my side was a little sloppy. The stutter stepping wasn't, like counter strafing wasn't completely on point, but due to me being decent at bursting, I could compensate for that a little more. Now, a little bit of a weird tactic here again. I don't have a flash, but I know he's there, right around the corner. So I'm trying to use, first of all, the smoke to kind of hide a little bit in there to actually get the kill on him. Also, I kind of want to confuse him because you do not run into your own grenade. So he was probably not expecting me to peek there, so I had 2 advantages. I was hard to see, and I did also surprise him. Then again, I just moved up with my teammates right here, got kind of stuck in between them though, and we were actually just using our, well, increased firepower since we had the man advantage right there and just finished him off. Then guy just peeking with this head and I'm just firing him, and this was pretty easy due to my teammates actually being here with me and moving up with me, so this was a good coordinated team play, even though we did run into each other a little bit. Once again, I think right here in this round I'm only getting the bomb down and nothing else is happening, but as always, bomb plant always important. I'm planting it behind the fountain, so in case someone would be coming from CT, he wouldn't be able to kill me and would be able to plant. Basic CSGO 101. Also again, let me know if you do like the slowed down version of this, because I have more time to actually explain what's going on, or if you prefer to see it in just normal speed, because that's more like relatable. Heard a shot behind me, so I turn around, try to get him. I thought he's going towards Mexico or underpass right there, so I was trying to I kind of caught in between if I should aim down or up, but he was peeking up normally, so I got him in the neck, and that did work out eventually as well. Once again right here, just getting the bomb down. Just using the coffins right here as cover again from CT. I think I have a friend Banana, so that's why I was just like planning it for this spot, so he would have an actual easier time if there was a retaking scenario to actually kill the person right there. Now this is the last round. We sadly lost this game, kind of unlucky. I've played 5 so far on my main account. I only won 1 and I got my rank, so you'll see that any second now, because I only peek right here because I did hear some shooting, a gunfight going on, and then get the kill. And I think this pretty much wraps it up for this video. Now, also let me know, there's a poll right here, if you want to have the Noob to Pro series continue, like Noob to Pro Comeback, or if I should split it back into Noob to Pro tips and a matchmaking gameplay that could be like fun, or a kind of demo review kind of gameplay. And that would be 2 uploads per week, so let me know, would you prefer 1 upload as Noob to Pro Comeback, because I have the LEM rank now, which is the goal of Noob to Pro, so I'm kind of actually finished with the Noob to Pro Comeback, I guess, even though I'm not back at my skill level, but still, just let me know in the comment section down